What belongs to you will automatically come to you in the right time and at the right pace. People try to overcome their expectancy so fast because they tend to compare themselves. They tend to get desperate. They tend to trying to chase something so bad, and that leads into so much tension, too much struggle, too much overdraining in their brain, thinking to themselves that everything that they're doing is not enough. They're not being satisfied with the things that they have progress at the current moment. Things like that, and that perception will automatically overdrain your life, will automatically put a pedestal into the path that you're going through. Oh, you're thinking to yourself that you're not grateful for the things that you're getting. Oh, you're thinking to yourself that the progress that you're doing is not anything. It's not contributing to your own success or your own journey, right? This childish mindset will overturn your whole perspective and what the universe is seeing, what God is seeing, what the world is seeing. They're seeing you not being appreciative about the opportunity that you're currently in. Oh, you wanted to try this so bad and you actually take an action for it. Congratulations, but now you're not being grateful about the things that you're receiving. You're not being grateful about the people, about the mindset, about the energy shift, about the lifestyle that automatically you're gonna have convincingly change in your whole life. Sit down and relax. Look around yourself and be grateful. Be grateful about everything that you have. Why does it come to a way where people are dissatisfied on their own journey? Why? You have progressed. You have become better. You're still working towards yourself. You're still becoming a better person. Why is it that whenever things are actually coming to you, you're not being satisfied? And it's funny though. It's funny because once people actually receive the things that they actually want to get or that they have as desires, they tend to be unsatisfied into then as well. If you cannot be grateful about your simple environment right now, you will never be grateful. All I'm saying right now is that you're not supposed to be the best one. You're not supposed to rush your things. You're not supposed to be perfect. Progress over perfection every day. This is how real mindset shifters go throughout their days every day. Because what they're focusing on is maximizing their skills. They're not trying to maximize their success. They're trying to maximize their skills in order for them to overturn the skills now into the success. Right? You are what you receive. So whatever you have right now, if it's not typically the same thing that you have as your desires, you need to focus on your progress. Instead of you focusing on your success, focus on your progress. And now the universe, the world, or God is going to see that you're making changes. You're becoming a better person. You're becoming abundantly taking action on your wisdom. Taking action on the things that you should be thinking about right now. And truly become a good prospect. Right? So trust in the timing of life. Everything in life unfolds at its own pace. Everything as in right timing. Right? Everything will come to you. Trust me. Trust me. If I say this correctly, right? If you're doing something that progressively you love doing, it's coming out of passion, it's coming out of love, right? And you're still doing it, no matter what, you're gonna be successful. No matter what. The concept of successful is me telling you that you're gonna become the person that you truly want to become. You know why? Because if it's something that you truly love, and if it's something that you're truly prioritizing yourself for, it's something that can never get out of your life. It's something that the universe cannot ignore. It has to give you that attention. It has to acknowledge the fact that it's seeing you work. It's seeing you make changes on that prompt. And in that prompt, you evaluating everything, right? You're calculating every move. You're calculating every action. You're calculating your thoughts. And those thoughts are coming out of love. And what is the best, highest frequency in the world right now? Love. Nothing can be love. So when you become a lovely person into the things that he loves, you automatically attracting so much positivity into you. That's why I keep saying worlds are a transfer of energies. The reason why you're not being grateful, or the reason why you're not being appreciative about the things that you ever gotten, is because you were never grateful. You're never grateful for things. You always tend to compare yourself to other people's environments, other people's assets, when at the end of the day, it doesn't work like that, right? You're not living their life, so why are you so worried about it? You're living your own life. You're contributing your own life, right? If you're putting 100% focus, all your focus is throughout all these people's lives, but you're not focusing on yourself, how you can achieve to receive all those things that you're looking for, right? This will automatically change your life. Stop comparing yourself and start working. Simple. Start doing what you're supposed to do, right? Letting go of control. Stop being so obsessed with things you can't control. Let go of fear. And simply stop controlling things that you know do not typically can do anything about it. Let go. Let go of those experiences. Let go of those mistakes. Let go of such things that are holding you back. Things that will hold you back is purely illusions that you have made up in your own mind. Oh my gosh, if I do this, I don't think I'm gonna succeed. Oh my gosh, like this happened, so I don't even know if I can continue my projects. I don't even think I can continue my arts. I don't even think I can continue my service, right? Those simple excuses you have created and miscalculated in your own brain just because your whole attention is into that problem. The only reason why you're doing that is because you overcomplicate your problems, right? People tend to overcomplicate their problems rather than have a complicated way to have a solution for that problem, right? You're doing the opposite way. You're moving forward, but once something is coming into you, which is something that's a barrier and is holding you back, you're coming back. You're coming back because of your own mind. You need to be strongly minded and have the right perception in every problem that you have. Think about it as problems, as things that are holding you back. No matter what, they're trying to hold you back. They're trying to stop you from becoming the best person you can be. They're trying to make sure that you don't succeed on that challenge. You need to let go of fear. Stop being obsessed with things such as the future. You cannot control the future. You can make your future, but you cannot control it. But I mean by making it is that instead of you thinking to yourself, oh man, if I try this out, I'm gonna fail. How do you know that? How do you know that? You already adjusted a false reality into your life. How do you know that you're gonna fail? That doesn't make sense. You have adjusted a false reality into your own life without no real life experience that happened, and actually no visuals that you're gonna fail there, right? And obviously people will say, well, you gotta think about it smart, bro. You have to, know what you're gonna do. But that's not the case here. What I'm talking about is that people tend to not go over the board because of their fears, because of the hesitations, because of the procrastination that they have built up during some times of their own pathways. The reason why most people don't get to reach their full potential is because they stop doing what they love to do. They stop following their dreams because of various reasons. And I'm just being real here. If there's nothing that you think to yourself, thinking that every failure or every mistake or every such illusion that is coming through my life, I can overcome it anytime. That is having the self-trust, having that confidence. Confidence will automatically say fuck you to your own illusions, to your own negative impacts, to your own negative thoughts, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is. So look, detachment from outcomes. Focus on your efforts and intentions rather than focusing on outcome. So people tend to just try to control things. They're trying to control their own success. They're trying to control their own goals. But you have to come to realization that not everything that you want is going to come at the fullest or 100%. Right? You're still going to receive the same goal that you wanted to receive, but it's not going to be specifically the same goal that you were thinking about. It's not. And that's how the universe works. That's simply how it works. Right? People tend to have all these goals, but once they don't hit them, They to think to themselves that they didn't do enough, even though what they hit and their goal is not really far off. Stop being obsessed with such outcomes just because you didn't specifically hit a goal. Be grateful of your own pathway and focus on your efforts. Be happy. Be open-minded about the things and the hard work you've been putting. Don't be focusing on negativity. Open your mind for once. Release the bad energy away from you. Release those thoughts that are making you think differently. Your good thoughts are there, but you're just focusing on the negative thoughts. Let go. Let go of that. Be obsessed with your efforts. Be obsessed with the things that you have received. Be obsessed with the person that you have become. Just be obsessed with the positive. Don't be obsessed with the negative. Right? Divine timing and spiritual alignment. Divine timing plays its role to guide what truly belongs. Alright? So this is what I mean by focusing on your own growth. This is what I mean by focusing on your own evolution. So now, instead of you thinking to yourself and just focusing on the outside, which is the materialism, the money, right? The popularity, the status, whatever you want to call it, right? Now, since you're so aligned with your own spirituality, you know yourself really well. Your whole purpose just spaces around you. Your energy is divinely profoundly that it is guiding you and is mindedly just thinking to itself like, hey man, we are this person. I am this person. I am truly becoming a better person, right? Like your mindset is just receiving all these positive thoughts and you're like unsubconsciously just accepting them, right? You're just accepting them rather than you thinking to yourself from the outside, the external, the materialism. Oh man, I don't got the car that I wanted. I don't got the Louis bag that I want. I don't got the Louis sweater that I want. I don't got the Louis belt that I want, right? Now you're not just putting alternatives into your simple outcomes, but rather you're just focusing on the simple things, because life is simple. It's just about evolution, and the more you focus on your evolution, the more you will receive from the universe, right? That is the divine timing. Once you start becoming the person that is valuable enough to receive all the things that he wants, boom, there you go. That is called evolution at its finest, right? Releasing what's not meant for you. Release what no longer serves you. This is really important. This is the power of you being distant. This is the power of you cutting things off. Cut those habits off. Cut those people off. Cut those thoughts off. And cut those emplacement identity that you have basically placed on yourself rather than becoming a new person, right? You need to let go of those people who are holding you back. Let go of the people who are not aligned with your own purpose. If you have friends that are not willing to support you, if you have friends that are not willing to basically do the same thing that you're doing, there's no chemistry there. There's no chemistry. What is there to talk about? We could talk about life. Yeah, we could talk about life, but if we don't have the same purpose, why would I invest my time into you? What are you gonna bring back into my table? Something that I want to fulfill on my content creation, on my goals, on my dreams, right? Think about it as a community, right? If you want a community filled with content creators because you're a content creator, or rather your whole community is just bringing people who are, let's say for example, they're just athletes, right? They're just athletes. They don't focus on content creating. They just talk about like sports, right? You just bring in athletes in there. There's no chemistry. There's no chemistry at all. Because what the purpose is basically aligning you with people who are thinking to the same, and it's basically having the same attraction, right? But what I'm trying to say is that the more people you have on around your environment that are organized based off on your own purpose, you're gonna be sticking to their own purpose, right? Because now you're just being inspired and you're being influenced by different things, and that's what creates different choices and different personalities and different perspectives, right? That's why it's so important for you to release something that no longer serves you, right? And this is the same to anything. This is the same to anything. Habits, your own weaknesses. Your own weaknesses is probably you falling off to lust, right? You need to let go of that shit, bro. Let go. Maybe your own weakness is being lazy. Let go of that. That doesn't service you. You need to start working on your goals. Or maybe something that no longer serves you is, maybe your best friend, or someone that's like basically that you've been interacting with for a long time, but nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, and something needs to change, because if nothing changes, then nothing changes. Realistically, nothing changes, right? Effort versus destiny. Balance between working hard or accepting what's for you. So, effort and destiny, they're like best friends, honestly. And I'm just gonna say this in the most simple way. The more you work hard, the more you will receive. The more, I guess, people tend to say the most hardworking people are the luckiest, because they receive more. They're putting so much attention, they're putting so much time and investing into the things that they're supposed to do, and they will receive more. That's why multitasking is so bad. People tend to multitask, but that is kind of like a way to having an unbalanced life. People want to do music, people want to try sports, people trying to do clothing brands, but like, how are you gonna like focus on all those three things when it's like three things that are mostly need to be invested on, right? Those three things are services. Those three things are professionalism. That is what we call things that can automatically change your life, right? So when you're multitasking, it's just bringing a lot of like unbalancing, and it's leaving it like an impact on your own life as well. Thinking to yourself that things are moving slow. I'm not really giving my 100%. You can't give you 100%. You can't, because you're multitasking, right? You're multitasking. So yeah, man, what belongs to you will come to you. Just if you think to yourself that nothing else is coming to your life, or like things that you have expected not having been manifested into your life, it's cool. The only reason why they were unmanifested is because you didn't deserve to receive them. And that's the harsh truth. And I'm gonna release that truth, because I want you to realize that just because you expect something, it's not gonna come to you. That's not how manifestation works. You need to be disciplined on your actions. You need to be disciplined on your work. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, like me, like there's times where sometimes there'll be times where I just be scrolling on TikTok mindlessly. But after like 5 minutes to scrolling, what I have is like an attentive mind. Hey bro, what are you watching TikToks right now? We're supposed to be editing. We're supposed to read a book. We're supposed to do this. We're supposed to do that. So I live in the present moment. I'm the type of person that doesn't even I don't have a schedule. I live in the present moment, bro. Like sometimes I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, right? Maybe I'm gonna stream, or I'm gonna make a video, like whatever I want to do, because that is taking advantage of my own self access, and actually having the confidence and having the trust that I can accomplish anything, right? So what I'm trying to say is that I live in the present moment. So now I'm not thinking to myself the things like, oh damn man, I don't have enough time to do this, I don't have enough time for that. Nah, fuck that. I do have enough time. Maybe if I do this, now I can start doing that, right? Or but I'm not gonna multitask. I'm still gonna find ways to do it no matter what, right? But also, there's always a way for you not to rush. There's always a way to you not to chase, or not to be like desperate, right? Not to be desperate. Just be patient, and all the things that are gonna come to you are gonna belong to you, man. But yeah, it's been Fredo Saga. Live your own truth to create your own saga, man. Let's leave the dimension expansion with some new game, and let's implement it into the real world. Make sure that y'all go follow my socials, and actually pay attention. Take advantage of the wisdom. Take advantage of the words that I'm speaking about. All these things are true. All these things are true. This is all basically tools. I'll call them tools, because those tools are helping my mind. They're helping provide me with so much positivity feedback. But it's not even about positivity. It's just about myself, right? Life is simple. Life is so simple. Nobody should be struggling here. Nobody, right? Nobody. There's a difference between struggling and working hard, right? There's always a difference between struggling and working hard. But life should be easy. And it should be easy for everybody else, man. But yeah, check out my other socials and also check out my link tree on my profile bio so you can check out my other platforms. And I also do coach and do one-on-one, so stay in touch with me and contact me on my email on my link tree. But yeah, man, have a blessed one.